Today's podcast is being brought to you by Sarson Funds, real, clear crypto.
Your daily game plan for success. It's Sachs in the Morning. Steve Sachs.
Hi, Steve Sachs here with Sachs in the Morning. Hey, how about we talk a little baseball today? This is obviously one of my favorite subjects. We're going to talk about controlling what you can control. In other words, don't worry about the things that you can't. And sometimes that's not an easy thing to say in our society today. But anyway, I want to give you an example when I was stealing bases. I was fortunate to be a base stealer in my career because I love doing it. So much fun. And the four little areas that I want to cover in this short segment today are the prep, the details, the nuance, and the reaction. Now, the prep is obvious. You know, you're in spring training, you're working hard, you're getting yourself physically ready, and you're working on preparing yourself for the right situation to steal bases. The details part of stealing bases is out there too. Base runners have written books on the necessities to steal bases. You know, make sure you don't come up too fast, pumping your arms correctly, not stretching out too far and getting over your skis. Those type of things are anywhere. But the nuance part of stealing bases is where it really comes in, which separates one idea from the next. I remember when I would be leading off first base and Joey Amalfitano, our first base coach, would very, very slightly wiggle his thumb. Nobody would see it. They wouldn't even notice it. But that was the key right there that manager Lasorda was telling me, go ahead and go on your own. If I saw Joey Amalfitano wiggle his thumb just ever slightly, I knew I had a chance to run. Those type of things, right? The nuance part of getting something done is really where it makes it different. Sometimes Kenny Landreau and I would put on a hit and run on our own. No sign from the manager. As Kenny Landreau was stepping into the batter's box, if he looked down to first base and just made eye contact with me, the hit and run was on. Those types of nuances you really can't invent, but they work for me. And I know they'll work for us in our personal lives as well. Lastly, it's the reaction part. How do you react to what's been going on with you? Now, in stealing bases, you're either going to be out or you're going to be safe. Pretty easy as far as that goes. But if you are not successful, you just got to go back to the drawing board and work on it more and find those things that work for you. And once you can do that, you're on your way. So again, the four things. Preparation might be the most important thing we do. You know, we see what the outcome is because of what we've been doing way before that when nobody's looking. Preparation means everything. Your attention to detail, secondly. And that is going to leave you to the nuance part. This is the attention to detail that is really in the micro. This is what makes you different than everybody else. And lastly, you can control how you react to the outcome, right? Good or bad, you're going to go back and try to make it better next time. But the main thing is quit worrying about the things that you have no control over. You're not going to get to the next base that way. And that's my short for today. Today's podcast was brought to you by Sarson Funds, real, clear crypto. For more information, visit sarsonfunds.com.